the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
For Dr. Randy Abbey ena chese ene wakwako piemu ewo eye kukuruku show eso na in fact ene kwami Sefa Kayi ebedwafo atmase ene na ene omone eye Randy Abbey etwetwe enkomo na eho ena nana ya okese ekofa betumu eye the controversial cocoa price ya chese ababeto manganum ha ene obia etwene sere ene basai na Randy Abbey enko bira no a asa pese wo try say o defend esa cocoa price eye increment ya omode abasisi amene ekasai na yensu eni twase eye cocoa farmers no omo so boafuye papa say NDC amanyoko no ada wono ene sen wo eham na NDC for eye campaign a ense omo kani gu MPP for hofi enye nsem ketwa say adaya e wo senka MPP aban eto cocoa no 6,000 per bag na omo NDC for omo ba ye ne sa pepepe e de ama wo omo ba ye 8 months pepepe enie abusuafo omo betu cocoa mu omo betu cocoa ma omo akwakofa 128 Ghana cedis 0.75 pesos ene de atu cocoa mu as I say am no can say cocoa price per bag eye 3,228.75 na eno ena chese ene Dr. Randy Abbey ekwo yese okwa defend no o ma kire ne say loku ohoi eye je o mo kire ne say o mo na wo fom ana munim de eko cocoa farmers no o ntimi ena ada won sa wo Randy Abbey wo cocoa farm mu so no mkodi nkomo a wa peja konwa from Accra ena de akọ ene o ma na tibia hia pa yenti ensem a ekoso.
No, will you agree, say MPP last increment on na 60 saying 67 and another saying number percentage
just let me check it.
Okay, right. Say also year 70%.
You mean 63.9?
63.9.
Yes.
Good. That's what I was looking for. 63.9. And as I say, year 70.
That's 3,1 or 4,850.
Okay. And as I say, year 70%.
Yes.
Okay. For Kayi, I don't know the so mass okay, you know, on Tiasia, oh, you working said the woo. Maybe I say, my tongue cuckoo and buying beer or mammy 63.9%. Because 3,100 Ghana cedis. And a mania buying beer or no dear, Nitrimo ye, Nitrimo mrepa anti. Oh, mammy 63 billion, but or mammy 70%. 70%, no mammy 3,200. For the ordinary farmer, or you're better off under abandoned than we. How do you explain to farmer and say, and yes, sanity?
First of all, the amateur money no. What was it about? Because women, we have a responsibility. Unless I will catch them said the amateur money unless I will catch them
no, at this time, go beyond me and go to the farmer.
No, but I'm speaking through you to the farmer. Because I did American make 3 years brofu kakra omu. But who be some question no because kwenini tie. Anything I mean suma taking me time I me church remuno. Anything I will be some follow up questions no. That is why I've explained the issue of the exchange rate.
Okay.
Because that's the key factor. Unless you disagree. First of all, yajitumu se cocoa ni $1 na yenjintumu. Yajitumu se omutua yen $1 na yenjintumu. Yajitumu se $1 na ko Bank of Ghana na yenjintumu. Yajitumu se Bank of Ghana no o ma esika no ma cedis by the exchange rate ana.
No cresa.
Yajitumu se farmer share no ye declare no $1 and say apply exchange rate ana.
Yajitum but then no problem wo.
Then problem no.
Problem wo hu ni say ye choman mu aban hodo aka kire say ye legal tender ye cedi. Yesika ye dia ni cedi. Na so dru honkoa dia na mo de $1 ansa na madane dia ba cedi. Ad na hon de mo nya no straight man dia.
O kan sa ebe mi yakakra.
Adai.
Because who can legal tender? How does it apply to exports? Obetumi akoton cocoa on New York Exchange in cedis. Ana London in cedis, ana Holland in cedis. Yes. Let's help all of us to understand the issues. We don't pay the farmers in dollars because it's a legal tender. But it's important here you be understanding issues, no? That is why I'm taking one by one. Cocoa ni export commodity, yes or no?
Yes, it's true.
Ye ton $1, yes or no?
That's true.
Omutia in dollars, yes or no? $1 no cost central bank, yes or no?
That's true.
Central bank no ema in cedis by the prevailing exchange rate, yes or no?
That's true.
Yes. Enti adiano price is in dollar. You declare FOB no is in dollar. Percentage to farmer and all stakeholders is in dollar. Yes, our dollar now. And you better apply because yes, you buy the same 49,600.
Okay.
The air kase abine that no my 49,600 no. How did we arrive at it?
Okay.
There was a dollar value 3-1, which was multiplied by an exchange rate 16 cedis. And then you call 49,600 and not 3,100 per bag.
Okay.
And then so no, there's a dollar value. You multiply by an exchange rate to give us a cedi value. Pre-kwa you see no, adiana is $1. What has changed? It's the same calculation. The same way you 3,100 US dollars. I multiply by 16 cedis exchange rate. 49,600 and at 3,100 per bag. No, it's the same formula. Okay. 5,040 by an exchange rate and a my cedi value. Okay. It's identity no be pretend this say all of a sudden no dollar. This is how it is done.
Okay.
It doesn't change the fact say cedi a legal tender, does it?
Baby.
Yes.
And he say no. The amakwani no. Ontimi nya sika kese mfiri ni koko no ne say. Ya di kan de koko na kosi awo abere bi 2,500 and 600.
2,600.
2,600. Enti entimi pia sa ka ni nwie ye nti say ye ko na say price no cry 10,000 because yes ya wo nti boda dan ne beton no. Because
ye di because we use 10,000 I mean use ye di 10,000 cocoa.
Ekoje
2,600 cocoa.
Good.
Enti although cocoa near 10,000 no. Cocoa na yaje no. The ayedi kwa koji near 10,000 yedi koji 26
yeah. And it is say no nyame adom na say o projections are why 600,000 metric tons here o kan wasemi yetimi etika dada na ewo mu no Sefa light no the main crop ni nyane yetimi tika dada na ewo mu no efiri mu a say yen ton e was 2,500 be ton at that times prevailing market rate.
Yeah, you better no. So the average I best strike you know. You see what you need to know is say a pricing over a period. Okay. Let's say over a season.
Okay.
Into the fact say be I uko internet so now who say 7,500 does not mean say be 7,500 throughout the period.
Okay.
That is why forecasting is an average. Into you can forecast say be a cost through, you can forecast say be remain the same, you can forecast say be form into and now be now be striking will average. But the most important thing they say to me clear 100,000 no 25-26 not just as a low price 2,600 no now it will no longer be a part of the equation again.
Okay.
What did I mention? I say?
Okay.
Because say Usha say 230 let's say 235,000 tons.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Now say Abia ton cocoa $8,000. Now the about 235,000. Unya 26 womu.
Oh, there 3,000 crowd.
Yes.
3,000 crowd.
Now say others no unya let's say $8,000 womu. What it means they say there's a gap of about 5,000 times some number of tons. No? What did I mention? I said it is all your weighted average. Look at how this 26 will bring your average down. So there's no one that say it was 4,850.
Okay.
The painful thing they say that disclosure was not made. So that disclosure was not made.
Really?
Did you hear?
Say never be ho amo me bebre under oath nti bi aye ente ba mu de mu behu during transition.
Me bra me no ti here. What I am saying in church mo am ma oni tons ni figures dey. What stopped anybody from doing that? Because you see what I'm saying that they say Kayi said there were heated arguments about that pricing, no? Because Obia who say all of a sudden the cocoa price a cost through. And everybody was expecting farmers Obia Kuafo nyina say send their price no cost through the afede yati de eco ebe cost through. And 4,850 no, it was a shock say farmer benya 3-1. When Osha yes you 10,000, 9,000, 11,000, 12,000. So assuming say even average no $8,000. So average no $8,000. Now say my farmer even 60% of data. That's over $4,000. I don't know boy. It is a 3,100 for who are in channel. won't you think that there's something fishy? Won't you ask questions? Won't you raise issues?
You surely will.
Now, is it not the responsibility of Neoseti Price, no? Just as I'm doing today, to come out and tell you, say, yes, nukre, price is now muhuni yeni na nukre. However, no, last year, you could sign contracts $2,600. Yentumian deliver 333,767 tons. Enti, although our prices ni kosro no, ye di do na ebe kwa koji 26 no.
Okay.
Enti enunti wuntumi enya enebo na we expecting no. Did you hear this in the conversation?
I did.
You heard it?
Yes, from Honorable Joseph Boaheneidu.
Okay, I didn't.
Now baby out here.
Yes.
Time Honorable Atoforsen can say Sabre no enka koko kuani no wenya kra esese nkonya be 6,000 no. Oni chairman general na twetwe nkomo not baby out here. O kan say ye di kan akoji sika bi.
Was it there?
Ye di kan akoji sika. Edi koko na akoheji se sa koko no ye di beba no. Ye be turn 2,500 na wo kan ya. Enti Sabre no market price no ye ntimi nton koko no sa because koko no a o dey cost season no ye di hu sika no we chi dada. Enti ye kokoji a enye yi.
O kire o quantity no.
Tonnage do but menkai of her, but I remember say Okansa no fear say you say boy he did that. And until that time ana honorable to force him can say on 6,000 or say omutua ne sa enye yie because ye wo ka bi da ye chi just yetimi a clear wie ansana so on betimi anya prevailing market price no waye mekai say Okanya can say senior ye koku totie no there is no way you betimi akọ anya spot price no because cocoa no ye turn preko pesa ye di kan kojiska. He said that
where has nothing to do with spot price.
No, but say still
yes
ye ti asesi ye can say cocoa spot price no e wo soro a kwere no hwe say obenya kese because say wo to me cocoa now the kwa for the bag na say nye ton kra na minim say bag na bi a wo de call edwaso sesi asem kan keke wo the code just say a bag back be a ubenya 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now breme 3,200 I mean tiasie. Men tiasie because me ma dwunim no bag back na wo gi afrim ho no de akoje 10,000. And tis me first me ka say nka ma me mu 6,000 na 7,000 kra. Na me hu say sa bag back na waje no say what do you ska wo machi data. Enti ebodada na me de koje nya bo foforo. I don't know if you get the point I'm making.
I get the point you're making, but I'm telling you, sir, that has nothing to do with the rollovers.
Okay. How?
So, and I make sure say, yeah, pricing for 25-26, no. Yeah, share an average over the season, no. What did I mention? I say?
Okay.
That is where you don't have to be applying spot pricing, because price no can be something for 2 weeks. It could change for another 1 month. It could change for another 3. It's an average over that period.
Okay.
That is different from say. Why a projection? Say may 800,000. What was sign contract say may deliver 800,000 at a certain price, and then you are unable to deliver 40% of that.
Huge.
Yes, and I make her say it's different. It is a completely different issue.
Okay.
What did I mention? Assuming say rollover near can it was some 50,000 or 60,000. It wouldn't have been a big deal.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
It wouldn't have been a big deal.
Sure.
But I'm just telling you, say the sheer volumes and the price difference and no issues, no. The sheer volumes and the price difference.
Okay. And the doc say DNBC and I watch I be ma cocoa buono. Obesan to my mind.
Oh, first of all, no, Nsem-Pii and say prices no will remain high. World market. And no is outside our control. Ghana has no way of determining cocoa prices. And yet say OPEC, they can decide say ombe cut it down production to force prices up. 80 world market price now is outside the enrich. What I know is say my government say Obama farmer 70%, which on the band 60 to 70 no is the highest. And at every point in time, no farmer no should not get less than 70%. Our prayer is that prices no also remain quite high. Although there are a lot of analysts, Omoka say they don't expect the prices to go beyond another year or two, because one, current prices now are driven largely by global shortage. Supply now from Cote d'Ivoire I reduced by about 500,000. Ghana I reduced by about 250 to 300,000. But oceans are all over the world, obi a ramping up the production. Cote d'Ivoire, almost person more increase on production. Ghana super say increase. A bank now say this plantation 200,000 hectares. Obviously, if you are going to do that, you want to increase your production by about, let's say, another 400,000 to 600,000 tons. Ecuador increase, Brazil increase. So if there's a global increase in terms of volumes now, will it drive the prices down or not? Yes, it will. That is what the chocolate industry and everybody is praying for. We have this because there's a global shortage, and also because your premium, as in yen and to an extent Cote d'Ivoire. So there are factors. Amasa prices prices now last year and this year also. Will those factors continue or not? Because Ghana high tikra notice that they be a cocoa na 1 million abemu. Dabe near come back to 1 million no. Dabe near come back to 1 million no. But what we need to know is say, as production goes up, global supply increasing it will drive down prices. We all need to be careful and have these facts. So that and yes, as for media, members cocoa prices when you don't have command over, you don't have any control over the global price. And the global price is very important because what the market price is what determines your FOB. So the market price will determine your FOB, and then your exchange rate will determine what eventually gets to the farmer. You always need to speak or make projections on the basis of things that you have control over. What did I mention?
Okay. All right. When I say cocoa production, one variable I ain't mean from a farmer motivation.
True.
Said you not me know events and prices. Said the cocoa ni do ni mo ani say mako carry cocoa bag bako menya say no enough for that cocoa farmer. Every sabri eko yenim tiena obeye no soronko e dey motivate farmer say be ya e be increase production we are okay say 250,000 ya o ka ho asem say na de nyina no cocoa nya say udua na abachena. I mean, at least it will take some years. Yeah, the Nina Jina said you
2 years.
Yes. Jina Kuyani no so say or motivated enough to increase production and say massa yabayane day. Then I'll obey if it's a break we are just to increase cocoa production.
So first of all, no Oshe statement our finance minister issue here now. Or can be bit to say free fertilizer. Now when him say equiafor no fertilizer no 50%. Or much you have 50%. Me sure so you aware. Okay. Is they say no with free fertilizer no. What it means they say 50% na nka say equiani no. Ediko to have fertilizer no. Say no sika e woni e be share ni bottom of betumi dey other things. That is a form of motivation.
Okay.
The most important thing they say enu ni akate ni moto broni sa ni amani nyina aban aka no ye be sure say ni nyina no equiafo no nsa beka in terms of distribution no say ebe come nsem na two no so no it will be applied properly.
Okay.
I think say once we are able to do that no the farmer will be more motivated. Secondly, minister also referred to president directive about scholarship no tertiary scholarship no for farmers no for equiafo no emma no. So am I in this year 25-26 say yam farm put in place all the modalities no now effective 26-27 season no yet to me start our tertiary scholarship no. What it means they say kuane ne ba no or co secondary school no na aban tuama no na say or co university first year na aban sa tua stress free first year ni we are second year third year fourth year no cocoa board ebe so na sin ama ne ba no nso aye tertiary education no. All this should motivate the Ghanaian farmer.
Okay.